Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 70 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Where today we're going to continue towards our goal of trying to automate emeralds as much as we can, and in the interim, work on our wither beam. So, anyway, emeralds. Ideally, what I would do is set up inside of a compact machine and set up just a giant furnace that literally takes up the entire space of the compact machine, have villagers spawn in, die, and then get cast out into gems, which can get hoppered and then imported into an ender chest, yada, yada, yada. However, because of the way that it just doesn't like being shared, I guess. I don't know. When we come over to, like, say, our auto sieves, and if we go back to our Maho area, we're going to see all our witches died because we come out of range. Map wise, we come out of range of the spawning requirements, and even though we have it duplicated, we have it chunk loaded and everything, they still don't spawn when we're inside of a compact machine. It's just really weird. So we can't do that because it will stop our Maho farm. And theoretically, does it really make a difference at this point? No. We have the Morgan. So I'm not, like, super concerned about it. If we need to, we can leave. It just depends. I guess we really don't need to worry about the Maho right now. So maybe we can set up in here a giant smeltery. It was concerning in the past because we didn't have enough Maho to swing the sword to kill the villagers. But now, yeah, I guess now it doesn't matter. Maybe that's what we'll do. I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's teach the system though. We need to know how to make grout and how to make the seared bricks because, well, we don't know how yet, and we're gonna need quite a lot of this. So seared bricks. Seared bricks. That's just you. That's the best way. Yes. Okay. So that is you. And you are that. And you go into the smelter. Okay. So you can go here, you can go here. And then in our energized smelter or elite smelting factory, you can go there. So now if I say I need seared bricks, but these ones, and I want 256 of them, we have the ability to craft those. So let it do its thing. So let's go ahead and set up some foundation area work in there and try and see exactly what we need. Yeah, I'm also going to need to get a gold cast, a gold gem cast. So we'll have to work on that once I get this set up. Probably should have done that before, but it's okay. All right, so let's go inside of here. And basically what we're going to do is set up a giant smelter. Yeah. So what we need is, so it's going to have to be here because it's going to go up and then out one. And then we need to be able to cast. I also need to be able to get the items out. So we're going to have to build up a little higher. Okay. So let's build it up high. So let's build it here. And then this is going to go like this. So then we're going to have a foundation like this. How many in do I have this? 2. Yeah. Let's get our wand. No way I'm doing this manually. Oh, I should have put those up on the other side. I didn't even think about that. And that is 2 in. Okay. You are unnecessary though. Yeah. Okay. So let's just go ahead and boop boop. The reason I'm making it so big is that the villagers can just pretty much spawn wherever. Okay. So we need a lava tank and we need a smeltery controller. You valid? You're valid. Look at all the ability to smelt that we have. So then what we are going to want is to put the drain here. And we're going to want the actual faucet here onto the casting table here. We're going to need a redstone clock that can actually I think a lever actually works nowadays. It has been updated, but that will pulse this to go into there. And then if I get a hopper into a chest, theoretically, this should work. If we hopper into a chest, theoretically, this should work. So that'll pulse, which will pour if we get a cast. So what we can do right now is get some gold and we can test it out. We just need 1 gold. So that's going to smelt. And then if we get a gem or let's do a diamond, put it there. That should, yeah, look, it pulsed. And then the cast should end up not being removed because the cast stays. Yes. So if let's see, can I melt a diamond? Can we just test this? Is that a liquid diamond a thing? I do love that you can do that too. So that should melt soon. Nope, it requires higher tier. What about emerald? Molten emerald. Do you require soul lava? Not entity melting. You just require regular lava. Okay, we can do an emerald. Don't want to do an emerald. They're rare, but you know. Or do I not have enough lava? Okay, I do. I also need to probably pump lava into this. I don't know if entity melting uses lava, actually. And then you should go into the chest. Yes. Okay, so it will work. So that, literally, an emerald is exactly what we needed to see if it would work. So what we want to do now is build this up 1 layer higher so that the villagers can't get out. So then we just need villagers inside of here. Pretty much that's the only thing holding us off now. So what we want to do then is we need to set up our mob duplicator. So let's get myself out of here. Thank you. We need a mob duplicator. We're going to need vector plates. We're going to need a quantum entangloporter. And we're going to need a point. So there's the duplicator. So let's put the duplicator like right above. Put the duplicator here. No, and I got blood in there. Great. So if we break this and then replace it facing the proper direction, of course. It should get rid of the blood. Okay. So there is the mob duplicator. We need our point and our quantum entangloporter. So we can set this guy here. Let's get our card. So you are going to be on our essence output, and you are going to fluid output to the right and auto eject. So you should be filling up with essence. Yes. And then we're going to put a flux point here. And you can be on the output network, and you're going to be our villager spawner. And then we need to get vector plates so that none of the villagers hang out on top of these. Bam. So the villagers will spawn and then get shot off into this thing. And we just need to get our villager in here. Mob imprisonment tool. And I don't have. I had a villager. I had a villager spawner. Where is this thing? Did I leave it like underground or something? Because remember, I had the whole. It was in this area too. This is where the weathered salesman was. Where the heck did that go? Oh, did I leave it here? I did. Oh, I see. I knew I already had a mob duplicator. This is where it went. I had this whole thing already all set up. Okay, so we don't need the village breeder. So let's go into our future expansion area, which is now our villager slaughterer. Home is here. Okay, so now, well, if we add the upgrades to this and this. Oh no, they're getting yeeted off. Okay, stop. All right, these vector plates are too fast. So options to fix this would get more seared bricks or just make the vector plates that don't yeet them as far. Probably the best option here. You can go away. Okay, now they shouldn't get thrown. And there we go. So basically, they're just going to sit here and get killed and turn into emeralds. It's not going to be the fastest in the world. Ideally, we would have a spawner set up and let a spawner do this. And we may end up going that route because even this is the fastest that this thing can go, and it's not very fast, as you can see. But it was worth a shot. So maybe we need to get a spawner set up. We also need to set this up to like tick much faster. You can. Yeah, just keep doing it. Bam. Can we put a lever on here? I thought that was allowed in a new version. Yes, there we go. Now it'll just constantly pour. We don't have to have that block updating. Okay, so that is that. So the theory is valid. This will work. This Inferium will eventually just back stuff in here. And then I don't know what's going to happen from there, but it'll back stuff. Yeah, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and try and make this spawner, okay? Because, oh man, but again, I forgot we need the villager spawn egg. Villager spawn egg. Yeah, the only way to get that was the capturing enchantment. Because in order to change a spawner, if we look at our spawner, and if we look at the usage of our spawner, we can change what spawns in this with the egg. It says it somewhere in here. Changes entity spawned. So if we right click this with an egg, it will then become a villager spawner. We can enable redstone control. If we give it an antimatter, it would ignore spawn cap, but we don't have that. But we can give it another star, so it will run whether we're there or not. We can give it a dragon egg, so it can spawn no matter what. And then we can give it clocks to make it the max decreases the spawn delay, so it can just keep going. Spawn count, spider eyes. Yeah, like we can just max this thing out and it will spawn a ton of villagers for us every time it ticks. But we'd have to get a capturing enchant. Well, that's something I can probably work on in between episodes, is to stop this from happening. If we go in here and I just, invalidate this structure by breaking this, and then I spawn the villagers, I can, I can get the capturing enchant part taken care of, and then just come in here and kill these guys, and hopefully get the capturing enchant that we need. So I think that's what I'll end up doing. So that is our villager, our emerald farm. We're gonna rename this Villager Emerald Farm. And yeah, that's that. So with that being said, I will work on getting the capturing enchant. Let me bookmark that. And then try and get us a, spawn egg, and then we can work on getting a spawner set up. Let's check up on our bees. So what did we need? We needed netherite blocks. I need more of those. We got a 60% chance that this is going to be done. So we're just going to pray and hope that, we're lucky. RNGesus will be in our favor here. Let's come down here. Where are you guys at? Did I capture those? Excuse me, but where are my bees? Oh, where are my bees? Where are my bees? Where are my two little bees? What is going on with the bees? And they're disappearing again. The bees are gone. Look, they're gone. Absolutely gone. Like, no bees around here. What in the world? Why do my bees keep disappearing? Can somebody tell me, where do my bees keep going? Oh my goodness gracious, this is getting annoying. Very frustrating. Okay, a withered bee is a coal bee and a spooky bee. Luckily, I still have those two, I guess. Spooky bee, coal bee. Luckily, I have extra spawn eggs for this netherite bee. This better work this first time. I'm not even going to do it in here. I need more room. Oh, if you can't tell that I'm slightly defeated by that again, then, well, you can't hear me apparently, because, yeah, that's very frustrating. Okay. Colby. Now I need more bone blocks. Whatever, just do it all. Don't care. And you two probably aren't ready to breed yet because you've been sitting in your things. Oh my goodness. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Is it because there was no hive there for them to go into, and so they just despawned because there was no hive? Is that possible? I just didn't want them going into the hive, and then I can't get them out. That's literally the only thing I can think of, is because there's no hive, they despawned. So there's a hive. If these guys despawn, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna be honest. If my coal and my spooky bee despawn, I'm just gonna cheat in this withered bee. It's just gonna happen. We've gone through the whole process. It should have worked fine, and if it don't work, then at this point, the bees. It'll be twice I've had to cheat in bees because they've disappeared, and I'm done with this resourceful bees. If this don't work, that's it. I'm just done dealing with it. Yeah, I got bigger fish to fry, and I'm not going to keep redoing all the work that we've already done. We've spent episodes on all of this, and if it ain't going to work, it ain't going to work. We will figure it out on our own. Anyway, so yeah, well, that changed things. So that's the bees. So let's see what else did we have on our to-do list. I don't want to dive into Astral Sorcery again yet, just because it's oh, maybe. All right, let's continue. Yeah, we can continue our progression of Astral Sorcery. All right, so we had Star Metal Dust, right? Star Metal Ore, sorry. So we have some of those, and then in here we should have a bunch of it. So what we want to do is take this Star Metal Ore, and we need to process it into Star Metal. It's pretty easy. Just literally just smelt it into anything. So we can just go into our mechanism smelterators, drop it into our energized smelter. That's a crushing factory. You're the right one, right? Yeah. Bam. And we're going to have star metal being produced. So we take that star metal, and what we need to do with this now is make a star metal cutting tool. Pretty easy. Are you Astral Sorcery? Let's see, how much light do we have? Midday, we have about half a tank. So we probably, to be honest, are going to be able to do this pretty easy. So we need star metal. We need infused wood planks. And we need gold nuggets. And the infused wood planks recipe is just going to be infused wood. And infused wood is wood or logs dropped into starlight. So if we grab ourselves well, let's grab some aquamarines first and refill this guy. Without you. And then we get a bucket. Of this stuff. Bam. And we kind of just use the bone blocks to block this off. Place this in there. Drop those in. Bam. Pick that back up. Get rid of these bone blocks. Okay. So then that gives us those. So we need to put those in here with our resonating wand. I love being able to craft midday. It's just absolutely the best. And then we can do this star metal cutting tool, resonating wand again. I love all the sound effects. Feels like I'm riding Spaceship Earth. Yeah. So there's our star metal cutting tool. So what you do with the star metal cutting tool, my recommendation with this thing would be to enchant it. Two enchants: looting and, or I'm sorry, fortune. And if you can, indestructible, just making it much easier for you. I think I have one more indestructible book after I enchanted all of those hose. Yes. And what about looting? What do we have looting wise? This has looting 5 on it. We just have to break it down, which is easy enough. If we come over here to our enchantment extractor, throw that on there. That should get us that looting. Yep. And Jelly Baby. We eat this guy. It should fix our experience bar. Done. So we take our star metal cutting tool and we put looting on there. What? You only accept looting 3? Are you kidding me? No, I didn't want to rename you. Oh, it's because I wanted fortune, not looting. I literally said it and then I did the wrong one anyway. Fortune. You have fortune 5 on you, so let's use you. No big deal. Fortune 5. Okay. So then if we do that and that, we can do that. And then that, and now we don't have to worry about it breaking. So we have Fortune 5 and Indestructible. And then what you want to do is take your star metal ingots and just throw them on the ground. And then you can punch it and it'll create stardust. And the higher your fortune, the higher chance of you getting more stardust per ingot that you throw on the ground. So yeah. So anyway, you just want to, punch a bunch of this and get a bunch of stardust. That way you don't have to worry about it in the future, especially if you have a bunch of star metal. And since we have Indestructible on here, we don't have to worry about it. This is also how you split crystals if you needed to. If you wanted to get like a perfect crystal, you can use your star metal cutting tool. And the fortune on that comes in handy because you have the chance of accidentally destroying the tool or it not splitting well. And if you have fortune on there, you minimize that risk. Yeah. How much do we have? I think that's good. That literally... Yeah, because we're going to need some ingots for some crafting recipes and stuff. So we got that. Okay, let's see if our... What do we got? We had the spooky and the coal. So we need this and the bone block. So you guys out of the hive? Yes. Let's see if you'll breed yet. You and you. Y'all better do it. Oh my goodness. And on that note, that's the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Don't know what I'm going to do about the bees, but you may come back next episode and we have a withered bee. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.